Hello?
I'm sorry I took so long. You won't believe what happened.
Well, tell me anyway.
I went all the way downtown to the furrier and explained to him how I didn't want to trade in my fitch for the mink after all. And could I please have my fitch back, as I hadn't really worn this, and I realized what a terrible mistake I'd made, and I really missed my fitch. And you know what he said?
No.
That's right. He said, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Coleridge, but I simply can't let you return the coat." I don't think he was sorry at all. But what could I do? So I figured I had to make the best of it. Might as well wear it.
Well, that's very practical of you, Dee.
Well, it was a little chilly out. You like it, too, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me again why you couldn't return it.
Because.
Ah.
Because he couldn't. He'd already sold my fitch.
So soon?
Isn't that incredible?
Oh, it's astonishing.
Well, I'm not surprised, really. It was so beautiful. I am going to miss it.
Probably less than you think.
Well, maybe. But I asked the manager, and he said it went to a good home.
Oh, that's reassuring.
That's what I said. Some rich lady on Park Avenue came in right after I left it there, saw it, and fell in love with it. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't think that someone with that much money would have to buy a used coat.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you? But you never know. Rich people are funny sometimes.
Hysterical.
So anyway, I couldn't get the coat back, I mean. I really am gonna miss it.
Well, if it's that bad, Dee, perhaps I should go talk to the furrier myself. Maybe we could work something out.
Oh, no! He's very stubborn.
Well, maybe there's some provision in the original trade-in, you know, that gave you a certain amount of time to change your mind. Do you have the receipt?
No, I did. I must have lost it or something. You know me.
I certainly do.
No, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that my fitch is gone forever, and that's that. So, what did you do while I was gone?
No, nothing much. Oh, by the way, there was a delivery while you were gone.
For me?
Mm-hmm. Surprise.
Where did you get this?
It was delivered this afternoon.
But
From the first storage house where it's been since last spring, and from which it was never traded. Now, would you care to, try again? I'm waiting.
Just don't yell at me, okay?
You lied to me, Delia.
Well, just a
Well,
little.
with your standards, I suppose that's true.
Roger, don't be mean to me.
Delia, where did you get the coat? And I will not accept the fact that it followed you home. Nor will I believe that you wanted it at the St. Aloysius raffle.
You won't?
No. Now tell me the truth, Delia. I want the truth.
I bought it.
With what?
Money, my money.
The money you lost in the commodities market.
No, yes. I lost the money, but I bought it the day before.
Then why didn't you begin with that?
Because I was so ashamed. Because it was so expensive. And when it was delivered last night, I realized that I wasn't thinking and that I should have used the money for other things like food or little John's college education.
Well, why didn't you return it then?
For you. I was going to, and I got all the way down there, and all that I kept thinking was how much you liked me, and so I just couldn't.
That's very considerate of you.
You don't believe me.
Not entirely, no.
But it's the truth, Roger. I'm only trying to make you happy. I know you haven't been. But please believe me. I love you, Roger.
We better get dressed. We were due at the Ryans 10 minutes ago.
Well, I'll call and say I'm sick. We don't have to go. Let's just stay here.
There's been enough lies for one day, Dee.
Tell me we're okay.
We're late.
I'm not lying. I am sick.
Oh, Dee, Raj, hi, come on in.
Hi, Johnny.
Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah.
Babe, you look beautiful.
Well, thank you, dear. I might say the same for you.
Boy, that is some swell-looking coat. Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
it's white mink. I know it's a little extravagant, but it's so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it, except in the movies. I was a little worried about wearing it tonight. I think it makes me look like a gun moll. Maybe Siobhan would like to borrow it.
Delia.
What? I just mean because it's a special occasion.
All right, Didi, we know what you meant. Siobhan is fine.
Well, okay. I just hope Tiso doesn't think Roger's a gangster, too, or we might all be fitted for cement overshoes.
All right, dear, that's just about enough out of you.
No. Don't snap at her. I happen to think she's right.
You do?
Of course, you're just saying what you feel is right. What we all think is right, what we all know is right.
All you're talking about, my dear, is some silly gossip which may or may not be true. And even if it is, there's absolutely no place for it.
What are you talking about, no place? The man is involved in prostitution, in drug rings, in white slavery, for all I know.
For all you know,
Hi, Siobhan.
even if none of that is true, it has nothing to do with Joe. And Lord knows we can't be responsible for our relatives' mistakes.
Siobhan.
I love Joe. I am going to marry him. Accept it, because if you can't, that means that I'm gonna...
All right.
I mean it, Daddy.
I'll get it. Oh, yeah?
Mr. Ryan,
That's right.
limousine's waiting downstairs.
Limousine.
Yeah, a limousine is what all fishermen drive around in. Don't you know that?
Thank you very much. We'll be down in a moment.
All right. Forget it.
What?
I don't want you to come tonight.
Oh.
Siobhan.
No, he is never going to accept Joe, no matter what the truth is. You have already made up your mind.
All right,
and
sweetheart.
I don't see any...
Now, look, I'm sorry. I just said the first thing that came into my head. I just happened to be a little nervous about tonight. That's all it is.
No, it isn't.
And look, I happen to know tonight is very important to you. I happen to think certain things are true, and I hope they're not. But I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to be a perfect model of deportment. I promise you.
Thank you.
Okay, now, what do you say we get started? We don't want to keep the man waiting, huh?
There we go.
It's, good work, Dee.
And you know Delia, and this is her husband, Roger Coleridge.
How do you do? I see my memory does not escape me.
What?
I remember you as being so charming.
Oh, thank you.
What a beautiful coat.
Oh, I knew you'd like it.
For you.
Thank you.
Siobhan?
Thank you.
Maybe let me take your coat.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Okay, you're welcome.
Very good, dear.
Excuse me.
I'll have